Okay, we're back here with the baton cap again, and I've cleared the screen of the previous events, but I've prepared one to demonstrate the Swiss system. So I'm going to import a file. It will import it from my downloads folder, and here's one here, Swiss event July 2021. Okay, it's been prepared, so when I click that, it will give you the list of games to be played in round one. But the first thing to notice is that whether you have intentionally put teams in seed order or not, it will play them as if the teams were seeded. And if you have a look here, Dan here is playing Georgian over here. Dan and Georgian, I can pronounce those more or less. So where are they on this ranked list here? Well, there's Dan, and if I go down here, there's Georgian. So the first ranked teams as they're put in, will be interpreted as being put in rank order, in seed order. So the top ranked team will play the team that is ranked top of the bottom half of the seeded list. And that continues. Harvey will play Chantel, and Tunisia will play Jonzi. So the top half plays the bottom half. That's true of every time you run a Swiss event. Let's put a couple of scores in. In fact, you just bear with me. I want to put the whole lot in because I need to show you what will happen for the second round. It is a Swiss system and it runs under the scheme called the Monrad Swiss structure. So bear with me while I do this. Remember, with all these, you can still use the print button up here and print out the score sheets should you wish. I'll assume it's a timed event, so everything doesn't have to go to 13 points. Just one thing else I thought of, this team's got 10 points, and if I try and click on 10 there, it won't allow it. We have specified this piece of software that you cannot have a tied event. Okay, we'll do the last one. Make this a bit of a whitewash. Okay, in the first round, the top ranked team played, if you like, the middle ranked team, etc. Now then, have a look now. Deanne is ranked first, and as luck would have it, I'm ranked second at this stage. So it goes Diane, Peter, Chantel, Tanisha. Let's draw round two. And you'll notice, I won't get down far enough, here's the previous ranking. We haven't played another game, so this won't change until we do. Peter is playing Deanne, so the top two ranked teams are playing against each other. Tanisha is playing Chantel, so the third and fourth are playing against each other. And this will happen the whole time with all the Swiss rounds after round one. Teams will play the other team ranked next to them. The only exception to that is if they've already played them before, in which case the draw will be adjusted automatically to cover that. I'll just put a couple more scores in here for the fun of it. And you can see every time you do it, the ranking table updates. A couple of points I was going to make too, I just remembered. When you print off score sheets, make sure that is ticked on, because if it's ticked off, it will only print the games with assigned lanes. And if you're not using assigned lanes, and sometimes that's the norm, you won't be able to see any score sheets. So make sure that's turned on. Okay, so let's assume we've actually gone through and played all the rounds and start an elimination, because there's an elimination final after this. It knows there are 20 teams to play with. We'll call tree 1 the principal, but we'll have 2 finals. Call the second one the complementaire. Now, we have 20 teams, so it would be sensible to have the top 8 into the principal. And you'll notice here, it now knows you're going to start at 9 for the complementaire, and you're going to go through to 16. So 16 out of the 20 teams have gone through to the finals. It's a normal single elimination final. Let's just click on this one and have quick entry, because it doesn't really matter what the score is. We're only interested from now on in who wins and who loses. So let's get that going. And because we generated 2 finals from 1 qualifying event, both of them are available here. This is the principal and this is the complementaire there. And it labels these quarterfinals, semi-finals and finals. And you can still print off score sheets. But if I do click on this particular quarterfinal, you'll notice there's a small difference. Now, you haven't got to put a score in. You simply click on the winning team. And they move through to the next round. It saves a bit of time looking for precise scores, because in the elimination finals, scores don't matter. And you take that through to the end, and it will allow you to display and print out the final list of ranked players. Okay, so that covers the Swiss system and seeding and how that ranking works. And if you have more than 1 final, you just see them separately on the one screen. Okay, thank you.